Hey guys, it's Jamey Ice from Green River Ordinance, and today I'm in Waco, Texas at Common Grounds, the last spot on our tour. And I thought it's about finally time to do another rig rundown. It's been a while since I've done one of those. But this is pretty much my 2014 setup that I've used on the whole Kicking Up Dust tour that Green River Ordinance has just done. So we'll start here with the amps. I'm running 2 amps in stereo. I have the Rain, which I've had for a long time, which is just an 18 watt EL84 amp through an orange cabinet. Well, it's a white orange cabinet with vintage 30s in it. And I'm running also a 1972 Fender Silverface Pro Reverb. The Pro Reverb is really cool. It's pretty much like a Vibrolux, but with 12-inch speakers instead of 10-inch speakers. And what's neat about this year, from 1969 to 1972, the silver faces were the same circuitry as the black face. So if you ever find like a silver face that's in those years, it's like the magic black face circuitry, but a little more affordable. So this thing is just awesome. It's a workhorse and it's been really fun on the road. So I have the Rain here. I'll tell you real quick. And I have that just real kind of gainy, martially. And then I have the Fender. Just real nice and clean. So the two of those together just has a really nice balance of kind of your tight, punchy Marshall sound, and then the clean, chimey Fender sound. So guitars, this is a new guitar. This is a PRS Starla, which is just, man, it's a great guitar. I picked this up not too long ago. It's got the Bigsby. And I've really enjoyed having that. On this tour, I have my white Les Paul Custom, and then I have my Bell Custom Jazz Blaster. And so then on my pedal board down here, I've switched things up a lot. I'm still using the Trailer Trash pedal board, and I've rewired it a little differently because I'm on this tour. I'm playing a lot of mandolins and banjos as well. So the way I have it set up is that everything runs through the board, and so I have 4 separate outputs over here. This is a looper made by T1 in Effects. Dan Burgess made this for me, and it's cool. It has 4 pedals you can put in it. So I have a tuner, I have my delay here, I have the memory man, and then I have a drive in it. But what's neat is it has 5 selectable outputs. So I can toggle either the Fender on as an output, the Rain on as an output, the banjo output, which goes to this LR Bags DI here, or the mandolin output, which goes right here. So that's kind of a cool thing I'm doing. I only have 1 instrument cable and 1 tuner for 5 different outputs, and I have room for another DI or another amp if I wanted to have one, but I'm not using them. And then on the board, I've wired the whole thing with Evidence audio cables, which are really cool. They're super reliable, super sturdy. I haven't had any problems with them, any shorts or anything, and they're really tight and nice and compact. I'll show you a couple more things before we dive into pedals. In terms of mandolins, I have 2 Eastman mandolins, which these things are just gorgeous. It's been such a blast having these on the road. So I have 2 of these guys, and then I have a 6-string banjo, which is kind of a cheating banjo, strung like a guitar, but it's a lot of fun. It has the Cavanger humbucker in it, so it doesn't feed back. And it's really fun, you know. So I have all of that going into the board, and then we'll dive into the pedals. So new on the board, I have a few new things. I'm still using the Musicom looper, which is really neat. It allows you to choose several pedals at once, and it also has MIDI capabilities. So I'm able to send a MIDI signal to my timeline, which is my delay, that lets me program in tempos, and I can pre-program pretty much our whole set list into it. So if I push a button, I can turn on, in this bank right here, I have 3 different pedals going on. And so I'm able to do like a verse, a chorus, a solo patch, etc. And so that works really well with also this looper here where I'm being able to choose the signal. So let's start with what I have in the chain. We'll use the Fender. So the first in the chain, I have a custom buffer that I had built for me. Just kind of adds a little, sparkle to the signal going through all these pedals, and that's going into a good rich volume pedal, which is going into this compressor. This is a compressor from Walrus Audio. Toggle that on for you. So I don't use a really heavy compressor, I just have it so it tightens it up just a pinch and kind of squishes it some. So I have the compressor. Next to mine is I have my JHS Klon cone. And so I have it like pretty transparent with not a lot of gain on it. It's just kind of like the next level in the gain stage, which is really nice. It kind of opens it up. And after that, I have an Exotic BB clone by JHS Pedals, which is kind of my high gain lead sound. So that's pretty rad. And then this is new. This is a wet stereo reverb pedal. Everything's kind of dusty. But this is just kind of a beautiful. I don't have it on too crazy, but just you can kind of hear just like the trails of that. It's a really like pretty pedal. Okay, so the next in the chain I have my Strymon Flint pedal, which is a really cool reverb and tremolo. That's been really fun to play with. And then after that, I have just a THC chorus pedal by Homebrew Electronics. And then from that, I have my timeline, which is all my delay sounds. And so that's what I have going into the Musicon. And then I have my tuner, which mutes it, just a Boss TU2, into my JHS Panther, which is just a killer analog delay. And so this, I have it set up so you can tap in the tempo. And that's going to a Rockbox boiling point, which I have as like kind of a lead. Last but not least, into the Memory Man. Sounds crazy. That's the setup. It's pretty simple. Playing a lot of banjo, a lot of mandolin, which has been fun. But that's it. Enjoy. Flying, we're flying.